Hello everyone, and welcome to the room to start a new game. Click to begin. Right, look around, we can do that, easy enough. Double click on the note to focus. Click and drag to open the note. If my calculations are correct, then this is where you will emerge. Welcome, friend. We have much to share. Now you are blind, but I have left you provision to see that your passage might be shorter than mine. I am forced to conceal it somewhere in this room, and trust in your wits to uncover it. I'm not the only ghost in this place. Check the eyepiece on the inventory. The lens is broken. Click back. Alright. So now we have multiple stations where we can... multiple tables where we can have multiple boxes. Let's click on the round box. Okay. A puzzle? Let's solve the puzzle. And a new lens. The lens looks like it would fit the eyepiece. Click to wear. Sometimes the eyepiece can be used to see things that otherwise are hidden. Click on the fingerprint. Pick up the piece. Alright, we have a new shaped pentagon shape, hexagon shaped thing. Where do we put the hexagon shape? Well, definitely not there. But that's okay. Let's see the other place again. Perhaps? No. Piece is missing there. Wait, on the table. Okay, we need one more. Let's go back here. I don't think there's anything else on this small box, but perhaps on this box there's something. Doesn't look like there is. Let's look for things we could normally not see. Maybe on the other table. South, east, southwest, north. South, east. No, we still need something for that. Alright, we have a hint available. Let's give it a minute. Oh wait, I didn't read this, did I? 23rd October 1883. Mr. Rigby, suffice it to say that I do not share my colleagues' faith in your character. Were it up to me, I should engage a man of such low breeding and even lower station as yourself. The very thought of taking a grave robber into our service chills my stomach. But as Mr. de Montfaucon is fond of saying, needs must as the devil drives. It falls to me, then, to brief you in your ungodly task. As you should be well aware, you shall only be paid upon your successful return with the artifact. Should you find yourself having any ideas otherwise, I must stress to you that while the artifact is of enormous value, it is only of value within a certain small community of researchers. It is not for the eyes of hands of the uneducated man such as yourself. I conditionally demand that you do not interact with the object in any way. It might prove incredibly dangerous for you to do so. It is an instrument of great power. It should not be interfered with by inferior minds. Interesting. There's a button here. Oh, that's the other metal shape object. Let's put it there. A sphere. Okay, let's see this again. South, east, southwest, north. South, east, southwest, north. A medallion. This looks interesting. Alright, and it's turned into a square. Let's move it back into the box on the top. There's a square symbol. Ooh, fancy. There's a Z symbol. An hourglass. Okay, probably need to build what's on the bottom right. Oh, looks like the cursor is not visible. Let me fix that quickly because it was visible in the first game. So just so you guys can see where I'm actually clicking. There. Ooh, creepy. Chapter complete. You have done well to emerge from the crypt. Sound of both might and spirit. Though I fear this is only the beginning of your trials. Continue. Ooh, we have a ship of some kind. And a note. There is still no sign, and my patience wears thin. In my frustration, I even scaled the foremast myself. Rules around the fog so dense that I can barely see my own deck from the crow's nest, let alone Helena. Regardless, I've had the gun deck run out of the cannons. In readiness, it is good to keep men sharp. So foremast, crow's nest, and cannons. That's what we need to worry about. On the ship. Uh-huh. That gives me a key. Okay. We need a wheel somewhere there. Maybe there's gonna be something on the sails, but not yet. Yeah, can't do anything with that for now. There are more to this place? Maybe, but we can't really see. Let's unlock something. There we go. A new kind of key. Some weird triangles. A mountain, a moor, a palace, a slum. Why not the quarters of the galleon in full sail? With each dizzying step, I'm whisked around the globe as simply as a turning corner. Will you be following my path or forging a new one anew? What sights you must have witnessed. If my own experience is any guide, I'll keep leaving notes, and I urge you to do the same, that we might know if our paths have crossed. Thrilling as this is, there is something not quite right with this place. Though I struggle to define what. Some earthy tang of reality that is quite missing. Sometimes fancy I can smell the lime and grease paint. AS. Alright. Well, I don't know where to put the key yet. That's the issue. Have not seen the door of that kind somewhere yet. Opening the side of the ship reveals some sort of slider. That must have a purpose. I have not seen that. But we need a second part still. Right? Okay, yeah, I have not seen that one. Cool. This goes somewhere. Okay, so the bottom is full empty. But we still need to figure out the other two. This one is full empty to the center. And I'm guessing it's gonna be the same for the third one as well. Yes. Okay, that's two of them. Something to do with that. But what? Like, we need to put something in there. It's been 30 weeks at sea, and the crew grows restless at our lack of plunder. Though I would not betray it, I share those concerns. A privateer's license is no small investment, and my investors will not be happy without a return. According to the prisoners we took of the San Esposito, we should find a Santa Helena in these waters, fresh out of New Granada. They were simple swabs, ignorant of all save the workings of the decks. But he spoke of some artifact of great value aboard. I gave them a place among my crew. Okay. Strange cylinder. That could go to the center. Perhaps. But I think we need to do something with it, maybe. Yes. That's more like it. It didn't take long for us to track her down. We raced north for 2 miles on the deep sea currents to overhaul her head start. So, north. Approaching the mainland, we turned west for 2 miles to cut her off at the coast. With no sign, we headed 3 miles back south to meet her. We sighted her, sure enough, but she cut through the cape before we could intercept. Now we must wait for the tide. Even the elements turned against us. Passage through the cape took us 4 miles west. We soon sighted her masts 4 miles north of us. Okay, but where's the start? It's like I'm missing something. Next token. Some kind. Okay. Maybe on the left side? No. A small key. Well, that's probably for that keyhole, but it's locked. Okay, I'm missing something, so let's see if we can get... No, we cannot get the hint yet, because I just picked up a new thing. What's the mechanism below the diary entry? It looks like it has moving parts. Does it? I tried it, but it didn't turn. Ah, okay. That makes sense. There we go. So we go 4 west. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go 4 north. Seeing us in pursuit, she cut west 2 miles into the fog bank. With her heavy ballast, we would easily overhaul her, if only these accursed fog should lift. We have her now. The fog lifted shortly before noon. There was 6 miles to the south. Rapidly, we closed her down. She fled east 2 miles back towards the cape. Now she lies north of us by just 1 mile. She won't reach the cape again. I'm on the boat, but it's not turning, is it? Oh, it is turning, but slowly. Almost like I'm missing part of the image. Ship, could I steer it somehow? Yes. Okay, now it's actually spinning. There we go. So 6 miles. 2 towards the cape, 1 north. And we got a painted figurehead for the ship. Rose. And we got the other gem, which we can place here and connect it. The Santa Helena came apart on the rocks at 18 o'clock. She saved us if the bottom had been torn from her, began taking on the water at a terrible rate. Only there were no rocks. We approached as close as we dared to try and take on the survivors, but only one swam clear of the wreckage. He's some sort of a scholar. A wild-eyed wreck of a man in tattered, blood-stained rags. Clutched in his white-knuckled fist was some sort of sculpture that he babbled was of unimaginable power and worth. It seems our prize may not have gone with the Helena. I've had it moved out of my quarters for safekeeping. It is the natural tendency of this world to twist itself into even more elaborated arrangements, like the spirals of the vortex. At once, both the pattern and the system. It seems as though each room itself a part of the wider apparatus. You must tune the room to find the glyph, and tune the glyph to find the door. Almost blind, but to what purpose? Am I the explorer or the prisoner? We have a wait, okay. Anything I can see? Not really. Can I click on this, please? No? Fine. Okay, that unlocked it. Cool. A small disk. Yet another weight. Gotta find the next socket. There it is here. Okay. A new weight. Okay, now I need to look for the next one. Could be anywhere. There's a drawer on the edge of the box's left lid. I have not seen that. Okay. That would explain a lot. I know what I'm supposed to do, but... like this. An anchor and a spring. Alright, let's see what's in this box, shall we? Okay, what do I do with that though? Oh, we got a screwdriver. Still not this, so there must be a better place to unscrew stuff. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that we have this. I thought we already moved from this chapter, but no, we're still in the same one. Where do we go? Wait. That could work. I haven't seen the time yet. $250, okay. And we got a key. Which is nice, but I haven't seen a keyhole at all. Maybe this one? Okay, what did I actually do though? A diamond shape object. Chapter complete. You have successfully navigated the secrets of the ship. And this grim ordeal will become increasingly challenging. That's fine. Ooh, where the hell are we? Okay. A metal bar. Is it just a normal battle bar? Yeah. Okay. small token. Cannot move it up and down, but yeah, we'll be able to do something with this. Another room, another door, another room. Either you are as lost as I, more likely you have forsaken me. Another room, another door. Yet, never a pang of hunger, nor the welcome respite of sleep. Another door, another room. Keep a tally in my ledger, but I can no longer count the marks, count the pages. The writings keep me sane. I tell myself so. I did not deserve this hell. A gold tower. Pierce the eye. Well, I can't. A wooden handle. Okay, that's cool. But we still need some kind of arrow and a rope and something to wind it up. Here we need a second part of this key. This handle could be used on the box, maybe. Let's have a look. Can I go back? There we go. Down there. There we go. A trigger mechanism. It also goes on this. Very cool. But that doesn't help me with the box itself. It matches though. Doesn't it? On the chest there was something else, which I have missed. I see. That still doesn't help much. This is just a bit higher. We need to load it again. See, and once mighty people brought low by these heathen invaders and their plagues, they looked to their priestess for the will of the gods. But the jaguar and the feathered serpent speak to me no more. The crystal of our ancient mothers is being summoned. I would speak to them. Okay. Oh, it's similar to that one. All right. I've lost again, but I don't think it's solvable without that last piece or something. Still missing something. Oh, cheating. I see. That was on the chest, if I remember. Large stone block. Well, that goes back to where I was. In here. Put this up. Put that on it. Then we pull it down. And we do it a few more times. Alright, another mirror piece. are some symbols. Which I guess we need to figure out from this box. Perhaps. Maybe not, actually. How can I get to the box? By putting the coordinates up top, but I don't know how to... I can't see them, so it's hard to say. I haven't seen any symbols on this one at all. The symbol spinners on the mirror may be the key to accessing the second box. I know! But I don't know which symbols it is. Game. These are not hints. These are annoying. Anyways, I don't even care where the solution was, but I realized there's only two options, so we'll eventually get it solved. Alright, we have one extra tower we can put up top. That's the dagger. The dagger's for the other box. I guess we can get there through the mirror, but let's look for more stuff. That's the same message. Can I light these up? Yes, but I'm missing one gemstone still. Can't spin it. Alright, let's go to the mirror again. No. Okay, we got an effigy and we got this. Alright, let's see if we can solve that. So top left and the one in the two in the bottom. So let me see if these are literally just the same symbols but mirrored. So X and then the other thing. No, it's not. There's a different coordinate for the other one. You're supposed to remember that. I mean, this works, but... So TL and then something X. I see past lives, future lives, impossible lives. Piece of flint. That's for burning, which we can do here. Maybe. This can still be shot with a crossbow. Inventory object, there's something. I am blind as my reflection. Our gods do not live here. This way brings no solution. Salvation. This path is not for my people. I shall seal them from it. Okay. That's all I get. Anything on the bottom? I saw something in there. Yeah. Looks like you need something there and it breaks it in half. Did I need a starship in the other box? I'm not actually sure. Temple box. Is this the temple box? Ah. Okay, so that's how you get there. This X. Cool. Well, that's cool. Figure it out on my own. I know it's a star, but I haven't seen any star place holes. Have I? I have. have to go back again, but I don't remember the combination to do again. So it was L something. Okay, never mind. Then the L was on this side, and it was something here. Oh, TL. All right. That's a creepy mask. Not a mask. That's a full-blown skull. Chapter complete. You handle yourself well in the temple. May your good fortune be a light as you navigate ever darker chambers. Okay. Some kind of poker table. Let's read the note. Miss Margaret Cox, I am writing to you for the final time. Before I begin the proceedings I have brought to your attention. Since my brother's disappearance, you have attached yourself to my mother like a leech. For her sake, I would prefer this to be quiet, but you are a charlatan and a fraud, and I will expose you as such if I must. Leave her be, or else the paper has offered me a full page. Robert Bailey. Okay. Temple Voyage. Okay. Buttons missing something. Null. So we need a card for null, death, and stars. For Simon Grayson, aka the Great Khan. What has become of you? You know, I can tell when you're lying. I was the only one you could ever fool. You could never fool. I know you have it. Have you started playing without me? It sounds magnificent. This pressman isn't going to leave me alone, and you owe me you owe me you so. Since when you can resist putting a performance? We'll be pioneers. I'll be at the Lion at 9 o'clock. You'll be there. I know you. Max. Okay, 5 under 2 lines. Whatever that means. Here we need something else. Okay. Four in the middle. If you are here, then my travails have not been in vain. If nothing else, my promise to you gave me purpose. If I was damned for trapping you here, then I offer you my redemption. Finally, I hold the key, the secret to this world of worlds, this place of endless places. With it, you may lift the veil, peek behind the curtain. We don't have to take the path that is offered. Okay. Sure. Key. That's cool. We got a key for something. Perhaps for this. But we need to do something with it. No, this is some kind of special key. Not what we have currently. Unless it can like even split, no. This one's more of a square key. But I see the photograph, which we need to put in the center. But yeah, we need to open it first. Gotta find a lens. A lot of things I probably gotta find for this. Can I check the fireplace? No. That looks like a lens. Or like a viewfinder. A small metal handle. Still needs a light bulb, right? Yep. Okay. I haven't seen a key hole anywhere. If I expand the bellows on the camera, maybe we can look through it now? I tried, but that didn't work. Yeah, I can't. Oh. Okay, I didn't notice that. What changed? That would explain stuff. So typewriter is missing something. Infinity is probably what I have to type. 2 is up. That's the key I need. Okay, it's not doing the overlay here. So a short one to the left of the key. No, to the right of the key. So there. And then like that. Like that. A box. Which I cannot do anything with. Alright, so this one was 2-2, right? So this one above 2-2-2-2. That would be 2. Then this one, the bottom, is just below 1. So 5. This was 4. Alright. Light bulb! Let's go. And we got a Cosmos card. Okay, we need 3 different cards, and we need to know which ones they are. Okay. We have a bell. Interesting. Yeah, I am looking for something else I can open with this key. I wonder as well. It's not. Wait, what's that? I have not seen that. Put that in. A long metal lever. And nay. I typed infinity. Oh, I was supposed to press infinity. We began at home, staring at the stars. So much to discover, so little time. We started home, we stared at the stars, and then time. Voyage. Is that the next thing I need to write on a typewriter? Countless ships bore us, triumphant, the hidden temple. Was it home? You proved a shallow friend. Ships, temple, home, shallow. Endless. Alright. Let's do endless. Under these alien stars, I courted only death. I am saved by science. My muse. Invisible. Up, up, down, down. Up, down, down, up. Okay. So depth goes in the middle. We cannot do that yet. Where do we need to go? Up, up, down. I haven't seen that option anywhere. Oh, here. Up, up, down. Up, down, down, down. Left. hope. Okay, guess we're going that again. The null graced me with time for a dozen lives work. Now death returns to take his due. So now time, death. We don't have the null card though. That's the issue. Which is kind of annoying because how do I open this without a key? Maybe null is just you don't put it anywhere. There is not a card, right? So death and time. No. The bell stopped ringing rather abruptly. Oh, I have not noticed that. But we have a bell now. Flapper from a bell. That turns into a key. The brass dial. That only unlocks the left side, I see. Yeah, that's correct. Ah, well that would explain it. On. I have to type it on the typewriter. No. Oh. I see. Okay. H A N. Null. Now you see the truth of it. Time within this place works differently from without. An hour, a day, a century. Who is to say? Pity. I had to wait here to see you on your final step on your journey. Everything is in readiness. Take this. Use it to find the room. Okay. It's a key, which I can probably use in this box. Chapter complete. You are to be congratulated. You escaped the curious events of Xi'ans with all your faculties intact. Continue. Okay, we are on a ship. Looks like this could be the final chapter. You see some parts, but not much. We got a crank handle. Some Kraken. Okay, let's put it on. Even short journeys can cover a great distance, and by making it to the other side of the crossing, you are now ready for the final step. May good fortune go with you. Okay. This is the final box. Farewell, then. Okay. This needs something. Run. Cabinets. 2 on that cabinet. 1 on the top one. That says 1 as well. Got a screwdriver. Alright, 207. Subject beta. Radus. Necrosis significantly halted by pre-mortem app of serum. Temporary muscular reflex restoration witnessed with post-mortem electrical stimulation of range 75 to 85. Okay, 75 to 85. Let's remember that. Okay, now I need to find something I can unscrew. Could be this box, could be something else. We don't know. A lot of these run. Oh wait, this perhaps? Can I? No, that's not screws. Oh, these make numbers. So I'll probably have to like decode a message from symbols. Okay, this is locked, but otherwise we can use it to generate power. What's in here? That workbench looks interesting. Workbench, yes, I'm looking at it. There's a lot of things. Subject Alpha 17. Lamprina errata. Subject are responsive. The post-mortem app of Serum 4. Combined with electrical stimulation at range 10 to 100 MA. Corpus degradation considerable with high amperes. Complete Cleopatra unsuitable for further study. Okay. I mean, it's interesting that it's interesting, but what can I really do? Just a screwdriver. Wait, here? That's something. It's a wooden box. Okay, now we can go to that decoding machine. So we have SS, S, 2 lines. So first, where is that? Here. So 1, 7, 3. We got a battery, which I know where to put. Activate. No. Do I need to charge it first? Okay, we might need to charge it first. So, here. There we go, a fully charged battery. Back to the workbench. Okay, that goes somewhere else again. Got a star-shaped handle. Can I go up there? No. Not yet. But we can figure out where to put the star-shaped handle, alright? Can I spin these? No. Okay. So I'm missing probably something on the one. What's this? A drum of images? Dear Professor Montefalcon, while I don't doubt your altruistic motives, your sister's condition is not aided by her continued confinement to your estate. I beg of you to see Madame Lucy return to the sanatorium as early as can be arranged. Yours, Dr. Beckett. Okay, let's put it back. 1. Probably gonna be on the other side, yep. Ooh, creepy. Subject EH, upper right appendage. Necrosis is subject halted via Primor App Serum 5, followed by the more Serum 4, perfect muscular rate. Okay, so we don't need to remember these. Milliampere hours, these are not important. Guess we need to complete a collection. Drama of images, so we'll need to play those somewhere. Interesting. I wonder if I need to get the laser into this. Let's see if I can move this. No. No, so that is done. I cannot go up there either to check it out. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is where I put the drum. I need a battery. I can't get the battery, which is annoying. I need a new battery. I don't see a way to turn this off. That's gonna be going for a bit. I opened the cabinet, but at a glance there's nothing I can use there. Yeah, I agree. I'm blind. Here we get a handle. Where can we put the handle? Was there anything else on the box? What even is this? It's a normal square hole. That's not a hint. Every item we collect is useful for something. That's the second battery. Alright. Necros is halted indefinitely. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Dear Sui, forgive me, but I was too late. Oh, there's something on it. Piece of broken plague. Okay. Well, at least something I found. So let's charge the battery. Shall we? A new fuse. The battery is still not charged. Okay. So we have the plague, but where would I put that? Of course there's a fuse. You already read that, okay. Back to the fuse thingy. Okay, fully charged battery. Put that in this machine. Okay, the hand can move. What if we enable this and look? Okay, that's the symbol, VLQ. Okay. But I haven't seen anywhere where to input these symbols, did I? Alright. What does that mean? Okay. Got it. Okay, but what is that with? Am I supposed to like put these two symbols on it? Where was it? LV and Q? I haven't seen those there, did I? Yeah, I did. There we go. And with that key, I can finally unlock the box. Just gonna match this. No. Need to do something with it. Perhaps it goes somewhere else. Is there anything on the side of this table? No. Yeah, the shape is not quite right. I cannot rotate it. Oh, I was trying to rotate a key. I'm supposed to rotate a keyhole. Can I change the previous one? This one? Ooh. the green. Welcome, it seems to be my fate to be forever standing on the shoulders of a greater man. Montfaucon's work here makes mine appear that of a child, but he never cracked the final secret of the doors as I have. He carried with him the key all along, and he never realized the soul is the root of all now. It comes down to a simple trait, mine for hers and hers for yours. The heart is the seat of the soul. Travel well and don't look back. Whatever you see, don't ever look back. Okay, I can tell that I need to do that symbol, but is there anything else I can do? Seems like I'm missing something still. So one is top right, second one is to the right. Game complete! Congratulations, you have completed the room 2. Where many have faltered, you have succeeded in discovering the many mysteries held within its most unique space. You fled the laboratory and escaped the confounded house where it all began. After more scientific study, I can only conclude that this is an absolute impossibility, that the null sample under my custody is the one in existence. It stands to reason that there must be a great number of somehow coordinated samples, which exert some form of control over these curious events. Professor de Montfaucon, November 1903. Thank you for playing and purchasing the Room 2. We hope you enjoyed it. As a small independent games developer, we truly believe in the power of word of mouth and goodwill from everyone who plays our games. So please let us know what you thought of The Room 2 by recommending it or writing a review on Steam page. Essentially value your support and feedback by purchasing and recommending The Room 2. We're helping keep independent development alive, fireproof games. Well, thank you for your game. And with that, I would like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with The Room 3. Take care. Bye bye.